Look at that vision. He starts to the outside, sees the line movement, but just at that last moment, he sees it breaking inside, and then again, in the open field, impossible. As the Jets head against pass to the end zone, he's caught for the touchdown. It's just White. And it is all Titans. And the Tennessee Titans pulling away from Jacksonville. Tennessee will stay in first place if they're able to win that game. They're the close point there today on NFL Red Zone. We are
tonight
live now at Raymond James Stadium
from Soldier Field in Chicago. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Eddie Pinheiro with kickoff for Chicago.
Eddie Pinheiro's got it teed up, and off we go from Soldier Field.
Hold on.
This will make it into the end zone.
Well, then call her. She's trying to FaceTime you.
And they will begin things at the 25. Texans taking over offensively, and it is, of course, Deshaun Watson who leads them out at quarterback.
I'm just started, Bella.
Does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. They'll try and run it. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
That is a very nice circle, Allie. Yes, Allie, it's very nice, honey. Did you show Mommy?
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call a position.
I did it right.
Touchdown strike. The Buccaneers with a short Hall of Fame connection touchdown strike.
It's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Cardinals and Giants. Washington football fans starting to like this score here with the Giants being shut out. This Giants defense. How about this graphic? Shocking. Cardinals are up 27 plays today. Giants territory. Giants are not going to play. Cardinals territory. As Murray is out of bounds at the 40-yard line. We talked about field position and ball control all afternoon long. And it's going to play key for now being down 2 scores as you watch the front four for the New York Giants. Leonard Williams getting pressure. Kyler Murray, he thought he had a lane, and they just bottled it up, and he was forced to go outside for that first down. But you're right, the position is going to be crucial. The Giants need to get it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air yet again, Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I'm taking my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early and down the distance count.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. That's complete to Jake Butt. 4 yards on the completion, and it's...
Supposed to be a spy for Kyler Murray, expecting Jamal Shear 91 to keep contained. He loses contained. As soon as Jabril Pepper steps up, Kyler Murray goes outside and gets the first down. Has to be disciplined for Kyler Murray. Again, think Russell Wilson.
It's up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And finally down he goes as they run it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to
Natalie, you just don't throw things, honey. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
And I grab one for Mama.
Did you give it to Mommy?
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson there to make the grab. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical,
Honey,
almost like a
organize your
boxing match where you hit them with body blows.
You just have them
They can
everywhere.
withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Abner looks for the touchback. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
When Jimmy Garoppolo came out of Eastern Illinois, many people saw a strong-arm guy, well-schooled in the passing game, who needed a little bit of time to develop and reach his potential. Starting to go in that direction right now. A former linebacker in high school, he plays the game with a lot of toughness.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Brought down at the tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. Up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside.
Is she wearing the Spider-Man mask again?
Try and be aggressive on their first series.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left.
Gabby.
Right, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be taken down at the 6-yard line.
Gabby.
Jumps over the top for a touchdown. Arizona looking like they want one of those wild card spots in the NFC East. The Giants, well, something the NFC East again. Minnesota converted a first down there on 3rd and short as we were waiting for
Come on, Gabby.
the play of Drake over the top. He breaks the plane. Arizona's out to a 3-touchdown lead.
Careful.
Again, so the first half, they got it done. Looking at now, possible 20-0. No, this is just a beatdown on the Giants right now. 9th touchdown of the season for Kenyon Drake. Nugent, there's the extra point. Carolina's in the red zone trying to make it a 1-possession game. Looking at some Anderson, and it was O.J. Booty on the coverage again. And on 4th down, that rule will send out his kicker, Joey Slott. Now, I will say this, Andrew. If you're a wide receiver and you've been watching the Denver Broncos on tape, you've seen a lot of different guys playing corner, and sometimes you haven't seen a guy on film a lot. You don't know how he's going to react to different moves. You haven't seen him bite on different things. So, kudos to the guys playing in the secondary.
Charging my iPad. It has 9%.
Yeah, that's because you keep on using it.
First field goal attempt today for Joey Slott. And it is 6:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's a 9-point game. This is the Dolphins game where the last 4 drives, not including this drive, last 4 drives for the Dolphins, 3 3-and-outs and 1 Tua interception. Dogs. The one's named Dallas.
What happened to this charger?
There's nothing to speak to.
Whatever the Chargers by your
back in the day.
desk.
A Cowboy fan.
Did you break the Yeah, I know.
The Vikings have a 4th and 1 on the right side of the screen, and the offense is still on the field. To the channel with a full head of steam. 20 years that are in the mix. Miami. Just like a sledgehammer coming in there. 4th down and less than a yard. He's playing NFL back in his home state of Florida. For 7 on the 4th and 1. A gain of 5. Say hi to Carissa Thompson in the game break.
Well done, Joe Fox. So this is good for the Cardinals, bad for your own.
We do an update there in the Fox broadcast on the Kenyon Drake touchdown. We give you an update on what just happened in Chicago. Look at the Bears. Look at the Bears. 33-7.
Yes, I see.
Santos, 39-yard field. These two teams
No.
You can name it whatever you want, honey.
First and 10 at the 46.
First downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They run. This is Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down, you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 34 yards there.
1st and goal.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Bears nothing.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. The first throw for the backup Foles. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick,
We saw a heavy dose of Mike Coleman during that Giants drive. And it led to Deion Lewis with the exclamation point.
He's an undrafted free agent trying to make the team. This is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know,
This is going to be 1st and goal for Denver. They will review it because it was called a scoring play on the field. So automatic booth review. Expect this to be 1st and goal for the Broncos. And the penalty flag was against the Buccaneers, so the Vikings moved deeper into the red zone against Tampa Bay. Injured player for Minnesota, Shekiaman.
I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. Open man is QT, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the...
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's complete right around the 8. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Makes the score Texans 10.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles. It's hauled in by Wilson. 6'4" tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now Foles. He'll air this one out deep for Dave. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Gabriel Davis 43 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he... would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24.
Houston set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Below Nichols forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on second and long. Trubisky got an open man. It's QT. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears now ready to take over again. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Here's Foles. And he finds Montgomery complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 37-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Foles. And finding the tight end Wilson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And control of the... Football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
13.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw, but incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky, he'll buy some time. Now Trubisky lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Fumble on the play.
You know, this is the regular season, partner. We'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
That's complete to Davis.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the carry, it's Montgomery.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 24.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3?
His throw incomplete.
His intended receiver, the tight end, Caleb Wilson.
And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by Montgomery.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
Receiving team.
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. So now second half, week 4 of the preseason, all the starters, they departed after 1 quarter. Some folks may call this garbage time, but don't tell that to the guys that are out there now.
No, I would agree with that totally because there's still jobs to be won or lost during this portion of the game. This final Opportunity for them to make a positive impression. Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1 yard.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have retaken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But if the strong safety position ended up making the tackle,
stopped after a gain of 1, not an
NFL game. But the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 4th down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Wims. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This ball caught by his tight end, Wilson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right, eluding the pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up. 54. Mike 54.
Delay of game, offense.
No! We gotta do our job, man!
And that'll set them back 5. On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Trubisky to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote. So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.